looks like we're gonna go get into something. Yep. So apparently I didn't take any video yesterday, but that's okay. So took the trailer and went and picked up something special that is going to help process along other things. Other things that we've talked about working on this winter would be our 48 Ford Gasser. Now this is just a body. There's no front, there's no suspension under it. It's literally a shell, and I have a frame. That's it, nothing else. So how do we build a Gasser on a realistic budget? Well, you kind of have to think outside the box. This is the box. Now, if you've watched me for more than 5 minutes, you know I'm an ample proponent about saving them all. And none of them are stuff you would just scrap. This one is a kind of an exception to the rule. Let me show you what I mean by kind of an exception to the rule. This one has been, I think it hit a goose, and it was traveling at a high rate of speed when it hit the goose. I'm not sure that'll buff out. Not at all. So we gave it a thorough checking. Straight axle on the front. It's still true. It's not bent. It's not damaged. Straight axle in the front. Ford 9-inch under the back. Steering column. Steering box. Steering column. Pedal assembly. Now we have a clutch pedal, brake pedal, straight axle, 9-inch, all kind of goodness to go under here. And now a truck that really is hurt pretty bad gets to live on. But that's not it. That's not just it. See, the truck also has a bunch of parts that's going to go to another truck that we'll see stuff on later down the road. So this truck is going to get cut up, dissected, and it's going to save 2 vehicles for its one. Here's the weird thing about this whole thing. We stumbled across this thing sitting in a field, unwanted, where it's been sitting, and this thing was last driven. You can't hardly make it out, but 1977 was when whatever happened to this thing happened to. Oh yeah, and there's the hood, kind of just whatever happened to this thing happened to it in 1977. This truck has been sitting in a field longer than it was on the road. Look at the perfect tail lights. It's going to go in another project we'll do this morning. Pretty cool here in South Carolina this morning. And as you can see, there's a little dab of light cold, I don't know if you can catch it on camera, light cold in the air and everything. So I'm gonna need to drive this thing today, and gives me a prime example to see if she'll fire up without touching the gas, because I'm going to show you that a well-tuned carburetor will work just as good as any fuel injection system. So I'm going to stand here and turn the actually I don't want to turn the camera around because I don't want you to think I done no tomfoolery, but I'm gonna sit down in here, take it out of gear. Oh, we're rolling. Put my foot on the brake, And I'm not gonna touch the gas and just gonna turn the key. Let's see what happens. It'll either make a hero or a fool out of me. Let's do it. Look at that. This thing has not been touched in 2 days. It's in the upper 40s and just fired right off. Did not touch the gas, didn't pat no gas, didn't do anything. Fires right off. If your carburetor is tuned correctly, it should crank like that. And by all the internet experts, the carburetor on this car is way massively too big. But you see how well it works. Sitting here purring like a kid. Fires up and gets 21 miles a gallon. All I know how to tune them. So how do you get a truck with 4 locked up wheels that looks like this off of your trailer? Well, I'm glad you asked. It usually looks something like this. A long strap around the tree to the rear end of the truck, and the go fast pedal. So I know some of you are thinking right now, what's the odds that that's going to come off there straight, considering things are at kind of an angle? What you really should be asking yourself is, what's the odds that that idiot's going to let off the gas once he starts going forward? That's what I'd be asking. Well, that didn't work. Take 2, we're gonna put a little water under the tires so we can get the trailer nice and slick. Hell, it can't hurt it. Persistence pays off. Actually, oh Jesus, because I tried and tried, and when something's hard and it works, that's just the Lord saying, here, let me help. Zoop. There it is. Now, if you only see the truck from here back, that looks like a savable truck. And then of course you see the fact that that side is completely crushed. So all in all, a lot got done today. We got the truck off the trailer. There it is, sitting in its little spot right there. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the truck came with some extra stuff. Yeah. I've already got a honeybee guy coming to rehome them. So not a lot got done today as far as work on stuff, but it's a day in the shop. This is a typical day at the shop. You go pick up a parts truck that's going to give parts to another truck that's going to give parts to a gasser, and there's talks that it may give parts to another truck that may or may not find its way here. We scored a parts Cougar, which I still got to go get, and it's possible we came up with a solution to our cam situation that if you haven't watched the video, go back and watch the last video and you will see that issue, that whole debacle. So there's a chance we may have come up with a solution to that problem, at least a temporary solution that will get us to this next race and help us try to salvage our season. All in all, it's a good day. It's a real good day. No broken bones. Still got all 10 of our little digits. Managed not to burn down anything. Managed to save some vehicles that most people would consider unusable. And may even get some free honey out of it. Can't argue with that. But I'm tired. So I'm going in the house. I'm done for the day. Remember, we are giving away a $100 Summit gift card when we reach 500 subscribers. We're over halfway there. So like, share, comment, tie your phone to a pigeon and send it to the friend down the street, whatever you need to do, and help us get those 500. Help the channel grow. Tomorrow, we will most likely be working on our engine, trying to get it finished up or mostly finished. I've got to make a trip, see our friends at Summit and get a couple parts. But tomorrow we're going to button up what we have here to button up, and we're going to go through the brakes on the wagon. It seemed a little spongy this morning. So we're going to go through the brakes and bleed the brakes and make sure there's nothing funny going on there, and get ready to do a car show this weekend. Taking the wagon this time. We always take the Galaxy, and this time the Galaxy, we're a little behind with the motor, so we're taking the wagon. We're not taking the Cougar because, why am I not taking the Cougar? Because I'm only one person and I can only drive one car, and the wagon's never had a chance to go, so we're taking the wagon. Yeah, we're taking the wagon. Maybe we'll take the Cougar. I think we're taking the wagon. Y'all do the stuff. God bless y'all. Hope the Lord blesses you every day. We'll see you later.